Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Wargame Red Dragon. We've just secured naval dominance of the East Sea, although a future battle with the Kuznetsov still awaits us, and we're now preparing to continue to fight off the North Korean invasions of Seoul and Chuncheon. Syria. Now, we've got two ground battles to fight. Seoul we want to fight. I don't know if we want to fight the other one. Okay, so all we're dealing with is the 22nd Engineer Battalion and the 567th Marine Regiment. Now, unfortunately, that means we're dealing with a Nanjing, 4 Komars, 4 Shanghais, 4 Munas, some very elite Marines with their landing vehicles. Also 16 TO-55s, also a whole bunch of very nice, I guess Geogoktai are their Marines. A lot of very good infantry, basically. A lot of very good infantry. And a few TO-55s. Now, by way of counterpoint, they have, as far as I can see, almost no AA except these Iglas. So my attack helo and dragonflies should be fairly effective. I'm not going to have any way to bring my Donghai out, really. Unless I secure this sector, but yeah. But then I don't have any tanks or anything either, really, so I have mortars. We're pretty much going to be fighting a defensive battle in the Tujaijion sector here, I think. Like, they don't have any artillery, really, except the rocket launchers on these. They don't have a lot of AA, so we're gonna pile up our artillery and our dragonflies and such, and just defend for our lives, basically. Now, the good news is, I don't like our morale and cohesion difference either. But, if I pull this win off, then I think they're pretty much done. Like, there's this security regiment up north, and maybe eventually, this is all security. I mean, they have a big reserve in Pyongyang, so I assume they can detach more forces to attack, but this will be the first wave of the assault on Seoul just destroyed, effectively. We got a lot of naval forces out there. I assume I'm going to have some naval reinforcements coming from over here eventually. Alright, let's see how this goes. I assume, well, I don't know if they'll use that. I don't know what sectors they'll use exactly. I could also fall back to Chuncheon, but there's not as much good cover there, so I'm going to prefer to use this area. I want to put my FOB right there and just hope they don't hit it too much. We're going to get some Bombu in sort of the middle-ish here, as much as we can. We're going to have the dragonflies and the helo ready. I do have seals as well, yeah. Let's not forget about that. And yeah, we're going to pile up as many infantry as we can. Fighting from a defensive position and without a lot of enemy fire support so far as I can tell. We should have a pretty fair shot here. These will be sort of the backup defense.
하늘은 우리 것이다. 위병 수업 3보 이상 승차라고 들어봤어? 지시를 기다리는 중입니다.
Alright, all the Hueys, once unloaded, can move over
지시를
here.
기다리는 중입니다.
There's actually quite a few.
수업 3보 이상 승차라고
only have
들어봤어?
machine guns, but they have a little bit of combat value.
갈 것 필요해?
These actually have some pretty decent combat. These
진지
things have
변환합니다.
40mm
시동과!
frags, so they're not useless. What is that? That is a Shanghai class warship.
우리 날개 좀 살펴봐야 할 것 같은데.
Let's see if we can sink it. It's pretty isolated. I don't see any other warships, so... Well, it's got a pretty good anti-helo ability,
우리가
actually,
필요한
now.
곳이 어딥니까?
I've seen before that land vehicles don't have very... or land-based air doesn't have a very good effect on these things, but... I don't think they can possibly have any AA in here yet, so I'm gonna just try to bomb it.
닥친 대로 쏴버려.
Or not. Or we could just do whatever the hell we're doing right now.
체크리스트 오케이.
We might be moving too fast to really hit. Oh, well, not anymore.
하늘은 우리
Come
것이다.
on, direct hits. Let's see it. Okay, she's moving again. Not enough. One more. There we go. Now that was only a 30-point ship, and it took a full airstrike, but scratch one ship. Yeah, I'm really just worried about holding our ground here. Their morale and cohesion advantage, well, the morale advantage won't really change, but their cohesion advantage will actually go down if they have repeated draws, so... they did secure Naval Sector Charlie permanently. That's interesting. And tempting. Okay. I'm gonna take a little risk here.
택시 타고 싶으신 분?
I'm gonna send this helicopter over, and we're gonna find out
쌍안경
if
챙겨.
there's a bunch of nastiness over there. If there's not, then I'm gonna send a command unit over there and secure it, and I can call in my naval reinforcements, which are not insubstantial, so... See, this is the only sector you can call those in from. And all those warships are actually one of their bigger advantages, especially because I'm in shore bombardment range, so... I wouldn't have given that up so easily if I were them.
적이 사거리에 들어온다면
You gotta actually hit him.
우리도 마찬가지란
Oh, what
말이지.
was that? That's a Muna.
해당 지역을 수색합니다.
That I'm super not worried about.
저쪽이 시야가 넓겠는데.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. I'm gonna send a Huey over to secure this then.
정찰이 필요합니까?
Because then I can call in my naval reinforcements, kill this Muna for free, and be happy. Okay.
하늘은 우리 것이다.
Tanks are gonna just keep coming down here. But you know what? That
멀어지더라.
is A-okay. We will just airstrike them.
무장 대기 중.
Can you...
하늘은 우리 것이다.
Nope. Oh, not too late. Interesting. Okay. Good. I'd like you to target them
멀어지더라. 비를 내려주마.
instead, please.
탑승을
Land
완료합니다.
very quickly. Bombs. Bombs right now. Bombs.
표적 확인. 도전 중.
That doesn't look like you're gonna drop your bombs. Damn it.
무장 대기 중.
You're an incompetent idiot. You're fired. Also, however, we're kind of really messing this column up. Just drop your bombs right at the end of the bridge. Come on. You can do it. Can you do it? Yes, okay. Not that many kills, but something.
동이 트는 새벽 꿈에. 소대 정렬 완료.
Are you firing from on the ground right now? You are. That's hilarious. Okay. Seals, if you want to deploy to here. Just so I can check. Yeah, this sector's secured. Alright, let me call out my Dong Hai. Let me call out. That's about it actually, but I can get my Marines in now. Try to sneak a couple mortars in too, because if I'm not going to get attacked from this side, that should be pretty easy. Okay, that's a lot more tanks. I just can't let them get close, or they'll really be a problem. These have a very fast cycle rate, which is quite handy. It's kind of the only thing they do have going for them, but kill that Muna while you're here. That's literally the entire reason I called that in, and yeah, it should do the job. I think you just missed. Well, you stumped, maybe. Out of missiles, that's a problem. Oh, but you still have some. By missiles, in this case, I mean, heat weapons. What K8? What did I just lose? Oh, hell. They've got troops sort of scattered around out here. Assyria better take off before it gets shut down. The Dong Hai can hold this sector down just as soon as it kills. Oh, damn it, my supply trucks. Okay, so I can't spawn any reinforcements unless, unless they're actually in some force, basically, but... Might take a minute, we're gonna kill the Muna. Alright, hold up. What are we looking at here right now? Dragonfly strike there, there, there. Okay, yeah. These kind of suck, but the one good thing about them is how fast they cycle, because it's very quick. Not much bomb load, but they're available again very fast. Maybe over there. What the hell? Spawned to Shanghai. Wait, how have they secured this? Oh, they must have secured the land part. Huh. Didn't even consider that possibility. Oh, the Dong Hai might be in trouble then. Especially since he's already out of 40 mil. My god, they're just gonna spam stuff over here, huh? Okay, are the dragonflies... They're not really free to go bombing over there. Dong Hai could be in trouble. Just go in towards the coast to try to finish the unit off before you die, maybe? Oh, hey, they secured the sector and then bailed. I don't know what that's about. At least I mean, their main attack on us is just failing so hard. At this point, I would settle for the Dong Hai surviving and actually killing this damn unit. Apparently, it takes a lot of 76 mil. The thing is full of ammunition. Surely it'll just explode. Come on. Okay, to be fair, I don't really know why they spawned this, because I don't see that this could practically... Oh, maybe it can attack my helicopters.
명령 받겠습니다.
That's probably the risk.
무장 대기 중.
Kind of losing track. Just bomb right there.
제대로 쏴버려. 하늘은 우리 것이다.
Yeah, that did do the trick. Okay,
제대로 쏴버려.
one more. Kill the bastard.
여기 있습니다.
Now, the Yuqing's just landing infantry.
하늘은 우리 것이다.
I'm probably very lucky they haven't brought forward any Iglas, because
벌어지더라.
the Dragonflies are
길을 내려주마.
so slow that even basic anti-air could hurt them.
탑승을 환영합니다.
They haven't really even attempted to use any. These are like the elite North Korean troops, too.
저 말입니까?
Any day now, we'll have that dead. Any day. I'm gonna call in some extra SAMs for reinforcements, I guess. Or, SEALs for reinforcements, I guess.
뭐라도 보이나?
Finally!
지시사항 있습니까?
She's dead. We are out of ammunition, but that's
빨리 그곳으로
okay.
재배치하겠습니다.
Let's sail over here. Don't think we've any other purpose left over there. Can you
총알이 빗발치고 있습니다.
hold on a second? Can you
총알이
retake
빗발치고
my
있습니다.
cargo truck real quick? Thank you.
총알이 빗발치고 있습니다.
Okay, now load back up.
탑승을 환영합니다.
Dragonflies, drop, just bomb the heck out of that location. This, I have to say, is going better than it reasonably should have. They're
탑승을 환영합니다.
just getting wrecked here.
곧 도착할 겁니다.
That's a command vehicle. Somebody go kill that.
이동합니다.
You get there quickly. You guys go kill them. I guess that's the unit that they used to take that, probably. Helicopter-borne unit, probably. But, well, they don't have much chance against the Seals.
체크리스트
The
오케이.
bombs, man.
준비 완료. 명령 받겠습니다. 결국 최후의 깃발을 꼽는 건 보병이라고.
Okay, command unit exterminated.
지시를 기다리는 중입니다.
Yeah, I don't really see any feasible scenario in which we don't hold at this point. And they are
우리가 필요한 곳이 어디입니까?
kind of shattered. I have to think we've bled a lot of these elite infantry at this point. I don't know how well my bombs will do against these, but we'll find out. Not very well, but well enough. And they didn't unload either, so that's just gone. Okay. Here comes another attack wave, it would appear. There, God, most of my infantry, one unit of Jigsaw Ban got wiped out, but the rest of my troops are basically, okay, to be fair, this cargo truck is helping. Oh, in fact, you know what? This is a perfect loop. The cargo truck is in range to resupply from the FOB, and then it resupplies these. So yeah, we've got everything back up to full strength over here now.
수호 전사가 필요한 사람.
That's just beautiful. I don't...
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
That is also beautiful. Oh, yes. More, please.
체크리스트 오케이. 준비 완료.
Yeah, I don't think... I mean, it's gonna be a draw, but... but they're not breaking through.
표적 확인. 교전 중. 닥친 대로 쏴버려. 닥친 대로 쏴버려.
Damn, you guys are slow. Was that 2 more Yuchings? Yeah.
대기 중입니다.
I actually know if the Donghai can engage those successfully or not. For the love of God, drop your bombs, people.
뭐 천사가 필요한 사람.
The attack here looks super useful too, as one more time.
여기 있습니다. 뭐 천사가 필요한 사람. 제가 할 일이라도. 벌어지더라.
This bridge, bro. Just, good luck you can take cover under the corpses of your comrades there, gents. Kinda worked for you.
체크리스트 오케이.
These are like some of the most elite infantry in the North Korean arsenal. They're just
최대한 빨리 그곳으로 재배치하겠습니다.
dying in droves. It's kind of embarrassing.
이동합니다.
There goes 2 more Geogokdae units. These guys are swimming for some reason. Yeah, I miss this.
우리 나에게 좀 살펴봐야 할 것 같은데. 뭐 천사가 필요한 사람. 지시사항 있습니까?
I don't know if he's gonna manage to kill them, but I don't think he's gonna lose to them, so good enough. Ooh. See, the TO-55s are potentially nasty.
하늘은 우리 것이다.
But that's why we priority airstrike them, and yeah. But they're the most effective. Like they are probably the thing that has the most chance of
결국 최후의 깃발을 꼽는 건 보병이라고.
actually causing some kind of breakthrough
말씀만 하십시오.
with all that napalm. What are you doing there?
누굴 옮겨줄까?
Go capture those cargo trucks. I want more cargo trucks. I only have 1, I think, so some free Russian cargo trucks would be nice. North Korean, but whatever. Oh yeah, okay, finally they are bringing out all the engineering troops, but I don't think it's actually going to make a difference. Most of them
준비 완료.
haven't been getting in range to fire all day, so...
도장 대기 중.
It is crazy to me that they haven't tried. I mean, I have defenses in place against being flanked, but they have made no attempt whatsoever to... Did we kill those, or did they just get away? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Alright. It's a draw. It's the most one-sided draw probably ever. We lost, maybe a couple of infantry units. We lost some Jigsaw-Hwagi bomb. A couple of others might have died because of their vehicles dying. We lost, one of our trucks. We lost 2 mortars, stupidly, but apparently we lost a truck that we had captured from the enemy. It's 165 points worth of losses, and we killed 2,500 points worth of North Koreans. They lost their they lost a command unit even. I don't. Oh yeah, we did. Yes, we killed one. Specifically our rover. Yeah, the vast majority of their infantry are dead. Pretty much all those elite Geogok Day 90 dead. Most of their anti-tank infantry dead. The Iglas didn't ever make an appearance. We killed a few Gongbyong. Most of them survived. If the battle had gone on another 2 minutes, most of them would have died. We killed all the TO-55s. We killed all the recon. And we also killed a Shanghai Imuna and a couple of naval infantry. Most of the naval Geogokdai survived, so they still have some troops, but the 22nd Engineer Battalion is destroyed, which, you know what, actually means that, yeah, all those Gongbyong that did live are actually dead anyway. So all that's left in practice to attack Seoul now is this Marine Regiment, which is down to a very small number of land spawnable troops and a bunch of sea spawnable troops. But it's pretty much just infantry. It's really down to just infantry and a few ships. Now, if they use that effectively, that might achieve something, but I don't see any sign that they're going to use that effectively. So the next battle will be for Chuncheon, and that's going to be an impossible one. Impossible to very, very difficult at the least. We may actually just retreat from this. I don't... Yeah. You know what? There's no chance at all of... I mean, we have 4 tanks. There's not actually any point in even attempting to fight this. They will absolutely just overwhelm us. But you know what? That just means I'm not going to fight it right now. I will make them attack us, and then I will pull back to Daejeon. So, I think that is the end of our turn. Some significant success. We've pretty much secured the East Sea, except for the Kuznetsov up there. The West Sea doesn't look so hot. We've got reinforcements up to try to hold Wonzhou. Seoul is practically secure. I mean, if I were them, I'd probably detach this armor regiment to go and attack Seoul, but I doubt they will. We're gonna have to fall back from Chuncheon now, but we did some damage. And this regiment could come up in time to help. Mostly depending on what happens with these special forces. This wasn't really the ideal regiment to fight special forces, but I didn't have a... Well, I have an air defense company, which would have been nice, but I don't have quite enough points to call it in. I have 2, in fact. Either one of these would have been nice, but neither of them has the ability to operate independently, so I could call them in next turn to help this regiment out, but otherwise no. Anyway, I'm going to hit end turn, see what happens with them. Okay, one of them attacks... Okay, I've lost Daejeon. Are all of my planes going to explode because I've lost Daejeon? The answer is yes. Okay, we have to reload then. I don't... I don't know what I can do about that, though. But I pretty much have to try to do something about that. Okay, this is pretty much what I can do about that, is dispatch one of these units over to try to hold it. At the expense of the already pitiful defenses of Wonju, but yeah. This guy's gonna have to hold this, because these guys can't move. These guys... Actually, these guys could move. Hold up. Problem is I only have 1 fighting unit available here. Because the air defense squadron doesn't have a command unit. So if I fell back, they would be able to attack in. I think this is the best compromise I've got. And these guys are pretty capable of potentially taking out a Special Forces unit, so we'll see. Because we can't lose Daejeon. All of our planes are Phoenix, are all the South Korean planes, which are not our best planes, but they would all blow up, so we cannot have that. So let's try it this way. Okay, yeah, they did the same thing. Oh, wait, what the hell? Now I can't technically retreat because all the neighboring sectors are contested? Okay. Try again. Damn it, and I already wasted... I moved that unit that I didn't really need to in the end, although I need the reinforcements over here anyway. Okay, we're pulling everything from Chuncheon back to Daejeon. It is what it is. We'll have to just fight it out for the airfield and try to hold it. All their tanks do not have the initiative to fight on the same turn that they move, so we have a turn that we'll be able to hold, and if we win a total victory, then we might be able to shatter them, actually. Same over here with these, actually, so that's basically our chance. We have, like, one turn to try and just shatter them. Problem is their morale is so high that that hasn't really succeeded so far. You know what? I'm not even going to... Let's just make sure this works before I overwrite anything else. Okay, yes. We're gonna have a fighting chance to hold Daejeon. Hopefully, hopefully we can destroy this Special Forces regiment straight away. Which, this is not really a helicopter-borne regiment, to be fair. It has a couple of basic attack kilos, but the rest is all just normal APC infantry. Not amphibious either, so I don't really... Well, technically these are amphibious, but not all of them are. I mean, these aren't. So I don't know how they did this whole maneuver, but I guess the fleet just carried them, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the goal will be that the mechanized infantry regiment here will just hopefully destroy them. And similarly that we... Well, it doesn't matter if we destroy these exactly, because they've thrown themselves in with the rest of these. We pretty much need to win total victories in all three of these sectors. Otherwise, we're going to be driven back very quickly towards Busan. But if we did pull that off, then... Why did they leave these behind? Oh, I guess they didn't have enough initiative. They had just moved in already. Or something. Or maybe these were just extra reinforcements coming up from the north? I don't know. Anyway, they're going to try to push us in Wonju straight away. They have their primitive tanks. They have helicopters. They have MiG-29s and Su-25Ks. They've got a lot of stuff. But we have infantry and some K1s in tow. And, we're basically going to do the same thing we did last round. The problem is, it's probably not going to be enough to win a decisive victory, and then we're going to have to fall back again, and it's going to get real ugly. But anyway, all of that is for next time. I'm going to leave it there for today. We will see how these three fights go next time. Meantime, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.